Hello everyone, welcome back to a very brand new vlog. It's been a while since I uploaded to this channel since the I was dead and here's why video. Now, here I'm going to talk about my personal experiences with being a Christian since two or 3 months ago, I believe. Everything has been going a little difficult for me in life, in which I had a lot of bad things happening to me. That's the thing. When you want to get a better life, things are always going to be stepping in your way. There's always going to be lots of obstacles in your way. Like, for example, I want to go down this path, but there seems to be a line of spikes or a giant brick wall, or even, let's say, a pack of hungry lions in front of me. And I can't go down this path without hurting myself, without being stuck, or without being mauled to death and being eaten by those packs of hungry lions. Then again, the third thing could be good for the lions, but it's not good for you because your life would end in a millisecond if those packs of lions were to spot you as their only source of food. But sometimes life also gives you an empty path that you can follow, which has no hazards whatsoever, which you may believe that it's the easy way, but the thing is, the risky way is much better because it's the path to a better life. Sure, those packs of lions are still chasing me. Sure, that wall keeps getting in the way, or sure, that line of spikes keeps pricking me in the foot. One time I bashed someone's head in accidentally, and then when I saw what I did, I realized what I just did from there, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it, I'm so sorry. And rightfully so, I put myself in detention that day, and my detention was to stay in my room and never get out for so many days, and that's exactly what I did. That was my only detention. I know my detention should have been like, the computer shouldn't have been in my room at the time, or this TV right here shouldn't have been here. By the way, this TV was not here when that event happened. It was like an old 4x3 TV from the 60s or something like that. Yeah, that's how I used to play video games back then on the PlayStation 2. Now that I have this HD TV, things are looking better for me. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. So, if that kid is watching this, I'm so sorry for what I did. I know I apologized so many times in the past, and I'm so sorry. I really am. And by the way, that same kid is still my friend to this day. I don't know how many times I said in the past that I hated this guy for him being annoying sometimes. But then all that hatred and turmoil that I felt inside my heart kind of changed. Because I realized I was hating on a kid for no reason. So I realized I needed to change. And the changes I made were, I stopped swearing. I then had this weird problem, which I'm embarrassed about, but I don't know if I shall admit this, because a certain few people from my school certainly watch the videos on this YouTube channel, so I'm not going to mention what it is, but you guys can basically tell what it is. Yeah, I recently stopped doing that right now. During this day, baby steps, you gotta take some baby steps, It takes time to stop doing something that you don't want to do. Like, for example, if you're smoking tobacco, for example, and if you want to stop, you stop for one day, the next day you smoke one, then you stop again, then you smoke, then you smoke the next day, and you're like, oh my gosh, why do I keep smoking, stopping, constantly? So here's one thing to do for those who want to get rid of their tobacco addiction. Pick up all those tobacco packets, put them in the trash, take out the trash, never buy another one ever again. Just do that. Just do that, and all that tobacco will be out of your life. And that tobacco is actually a metaphor for the sinful things that I've done in the past, and my sincerest apologies to those who had to suffer because of them. And I apologize for absolutely everything. And I hope that most of those people can forgive me. I'm not going to say what their names are because that would be something sinful, and I do not want them to have a bunch of people showing up at their door and saying, "Hey, watch this video," and stuff like that. No. Leave those people alone. They have their lives, and all those times that I've sinned, all those times that I broke someone's heart or something like that, I realized I shouldn't be doing it, so I stopped immediately. Then, recently in 2017, I started to think about my life in a way that how I'm going to change, and I said, I'm going to be more of a Christian. I'm going to be more of a Christian. And so recently, I've been watching a lot of Bible films about, Genesis and stuff like that, and how Jesus was born, and what Jesus did, and stuff like that, which is pretty awesome, I have to say. And I've seen so many things, I can't name them all at once because otherwise I won't get the details right. But the reason why I'm looking over here is because I'm just looking at how beautiful it is outside at this time, which is currently at 5 p.m. So, just to let you know, I've done a lot of crazy things. I apologize for everything. And also, those many times... Sorry, the camera cut out. So I've been watching a lot of Bible movies about Jesus of Nazareth, and also Genesis, the Gospel of St. John. I need to watch a lot more than just those. I need to watch the Gospel of Luke, the Gospel of Jeremiah, the Gospel of each of the disciples that went with Jesus, and Jesus taught them a bunch of stuff that I still need to watch the movies in order to get the information into my little brain right here, so that I can inflate with more information than just dinosaur information and stuff. Yeah, I have the intelligence of a paleontologist, which means I know a lot about dinosaurs. Like, for example, T-Rex's vision is better than an eagle. An eagle's vision is 10 times better than us. T-Rex's is 10 times better than both us and the eagle. Think about it. Because if you don't move when it's about to attack you, run. That's the only word I'm giving you. Because you only got a split second to run away before it chomps on you. I am very serious. That's exactly how it was back then. But anyway, enough about dinosaurs and back to Christianity. My honest opinion about Christianity, it's the best thing in the world. But one question for sure that I need some of your guys' help with is if Christianity actually was created by the Jewish religion or something like that, because back in Jerusalem at the time where Jesus was doing all these miracles, Jesus is considered a Jew as well, so he was Jewish, and there's nothing wrong with being Jewish, there's nothing wrong with being an atheist or anything like that. That's all up to the average person to join any religion they want. I choose Christianity because I don't want to be burning in Hades for my sins, and I don't ever want to go to Hades or anything, and I'm trying to prevent my family from suffering that same fate. That's the thing. I don't want them to suffer in Hades for their sins. But sometimes it's really difficult because some of my family members tend to swear a lot without realizing what they said. So what I'm going to say is, to my family and to those who agree with me, joining Christianity is like eating a plate of cookies. It is that good. So I recommend you do it. And tomorrow I'm going to be heading to church. And let us hope that my life and your lives turn better than usual. So if you're suffering from depression, anxiety, and stuff like that, don't worry. It won't last forever if you don't let it. If you have strong faith, if you have the courage and the strength within your heart to let God take control over you and to help you in your life. If you follow God, He will help you. He will help you through that depression, through that anxiety, through everything. And He will forgive you for your sins, and absolutely everything positive will happen to you. Trust me, everything will be good from there, if you believe hard enough. Believing and being faithful is essential for you to be forgiven by God and by Jesus. So, big hugs to everyone, big pats on the back of everyone. If you didn't want to get hugged, then if you didn't want to get a pat on the back, then a handshake should do fine. Hope you guys had a nice day. Hope you guys have a nice night wherever you are, whatever time zone you're in. Hope you have a nice and wonderful day of your life. And I hope everything turns well in your future. And also, never forget that peace is eternal. May the Lord be with you, and may Jesus save you.